All right, let's get right into it. Have you ever felt like you're putting in all the work on your back, you're doing the pull-ups, you're doing the rows, but when you look in the mirror, that wide, powerful V-taper you're chasing just isn't there? It's super frustrating, I know. And today, we are going to fix it with a simple, powerful blueprint. And this right here is the absolute heart of the problem. You might be building a really strong, dense back, but that's not the same thing as a wide back. And that's because most of the common back exercises we do accidentally end up targeting muscles for thickness, not for width. We're going to change that, starting right now.
I mean, just look at this breakdown. It's kind of crazy. In a typical back workout, a whopping 90% of your effort is going towards building thickness by hammering your traps and rhomboids, and only a tiny 10% actually goes to the muscles that create that awesome width. Well, we're here to flip that ratio completely on its head.
So here's the big secret, the aha moment. Unlocking that incredible Cobra back look isn't about just training your entire back harder and harder. Nope, it's about being smarter, way smarter, and laser focusing your efforts on one very specific muscle group.
So let me introduce you to the star of the show, the latissimus dorsi. You know them as your lats. These are your wings. They are, without a doubt, the single most important muscle for creating that V shape. If you want width, you absolutely have to make training your lats the #1 priority. Period.
And here's the best part. You don't need a specific type of gym or any fancy equipment to do this. We're laying out 2 complete paths to get you there. So whether you're a master of your own body weight on the calisthenics path or you prefer to forge your back with iron on the dumbbell path, we have got you covered. 2 paths, 1 dominant goal.
Our entire blueprint is broken down into 3 super simple, memorable slots. Each one targets a critical function for building massive lats. You've got the vertical spreader, the lat stretcher, and the horizontal driver. And don't worry, we'll cover the best exercise for each path within every single slot.
Okay, let's kick things off with slot 1. And trust me, this is the big one. This is all about the vertical pulling motion that literally makes your lats physically wider. Think of this as the non-negotiable foundation of your entire V-taper. You have to do this.
For you calisthenics guys, the undisputed king is the wide grip pull-up. It's designed for one thing, putting maximum mechanical tension on your lats. Now on the dumbbell path, we're going with the single arm row because it allows for an incredible range of motion and a deep stretch you just can't get with a barbell.
Listen, proper technique is everything here. We're not just trying to pull your chin over the bar. That's just a bicep exercise. To really hit the lats, you got to grip wide, lock your shoulders down first, and then focus on this one single cue. Think about pulling your elbows down towards your back pockets. That one thought process, it changes the entire movement.
Now for the dumbbell row, the magic, the secret sauce, is in this J-curve. You don't just pull the weight straight up. That hits your traps. Instead, you pull it back in an arc, almost like you're drawing the letter J, driving your elbow towards your hip. This specific motion is what isolates the lats. And hey, don't forget to keep that core tight. No twisting. All right, next up is slot 2, the lat stretcher. You see, a great V-taper isn't just about pure width, it's got that flair. This slot is all about training the lats in a fully stretched, loaded position to build that amazing fullness from top to bottom.
For calisthenics, we're actually using the close grip pull-up. And no, this isn't just a small variation, it's a completely different tool that gives you a massive range of motion and a really deep stretch. For the dumbbell path, we're digging into the history books for an old-school classic, the Dumbbell Pullover, which gives you pure, unadulterated overhead lat isolation.
The whole key here is that deep, loaded stretch. By gripping inside your shoulders and allowing your shoulders to come up just a little bit at the very bottom of the rep, you get this profound stretch in your lats right before you pull again. That's the stimulus. That's where the growth really happens.
This exercise is all about the mind-muscle connection. With the pullover, you have to feel the lats doing the work. Inhale deeply as you lower the weight. Feel your ribcage open up and maximize that stretch. Then, as you exhale, use only your lats to pull that weight back up in a big, smooth arc.
All right, time for our finisher. Slot 3, the horizontal lat driver. This is what builds the detail and the thickness in the lower part of your lats. It's what completes that V shape all the way down to your waist and really makes it pop.
So on the calisthenics path, we've got the lat-focused inverted row. And that first part, lat-focused, is the most important part. For the dumbbell path, it's the chest-supported row, an exercise that is the ultimate cheater eliminator. It forces pure lat isolation.
Okay, lean in for this one, because this one cue changes absolutely everything for the inverted row. Forget pulling the bar to your chest. That just hits your upper back and traps. The real secret is to pull the bar to your waist. Just try this once, and I promise you, you will feel your lower lats light up like never before.
With the chest-supported row, quality is everything. I want you to completely forget about the weight on the bar. It does not matter. Focus on driving your elbows back, squeezing your lats hard for 1 full second at the top, and then controlling the weight for a slow 3-second negative on the way down. That's how you build that crazy detail.
So there you have it. That's the whole system, the complete vtaper blueprint. 6 incredibly powerful exercises, all organized into a simple, brutally effective system. Let's just wrap this up with the core principles you gotta remember.
Let's just boil it all down. Number 1, and this is the big one, your top priority is training your lats, not just your back. Second, focus on the cues, not the weight. How you pull is way more important than how much you pull. Third, master these 3 critical slots we talked about. And finally, above all else, stay consistent on your path. That right there is the formula.
You're no longer just guessing or working your tail off without seeing results. You now have the knowledge. You have the exact exercises, and you have the framework to build a back that looks absolutely dominant from every single angle.
So, the blueprint is in your hands. The only question left is which path are you going to choose? Is it going to be the calisthenics path of bodyweight mastery or the dumbbell path of forged iron? The choice is yours. Now go get it.